YouTube and TikTok. I haven't even taken a swing yet. I'll answer all of your questions in just a hot second. I'm warmed up a little bit. I was having a pretty gnarly miss a couple days ago. Did you guys ever just wake up and can't fall? I was missing. I was pretty good. I felt right. Days ago I couldn't get this. Couldn't really find it. That's what I want. Just to see if I can do that kind of thing. I'm back. I'm back. Damn. Oh, I know. Crazy. My phone. Jesus, dude. It's like so hot outside that my phone's gonna overheat, dude. Gotta like, it overheated a couple days ago. I gotta put that crap in the shade. I don't know what's going on with it. Not what I want. What up, YouTube? I missed some comments? Nope. SD, what up, dude? Weird. Ask me some questions about your swing, dude. Lagging bad, that's why. Okay, well, my phone's overheating, that's why. Shoot. Guys, my phone's overheating. I don't know why it's overheating so fast. I mean, it's hot out, but it's not in like direct sunlight. I'm gonna put it on the cold mat, see if that solves any of my problems. Maybe, I don't know. My phone is so hot. Can you guys hear me? Because, I might turn it off and cool it down for a second, and then we'll try to do it again. Saw, dude. What's up, Bob? This is the view of the center, huh? How to make this any better. It's just really deep. I'll be back. Yo, YouTube. How we doing? Sorry, I'm here now. What's going on? Yeah, I got a 52 in my hand, actually. I have 52. What the heck is going on? If you're in here, you're watching, ask me some questions about your swing. I will make sure to answer them all. All I ask in return is that you sub and stay for a minute. Okay, let's see. Warming up a little. Back's loosening up. How do you bring your arms down when hitting irons? That's a great question. One of the drills that I actually practice with is a couple different ones, but this is one I'm about to post a video on today. Take a bucket like that. Take an alignment stick like this. Shove it through like so, like that. And then put a ball here at the end of it, and then swing with your club going under the stick. Okay, if I go over, or if I really put my shoulder over, then I'm going to be hitting that stick on the way down. So I want to feel that when I go, I want my club head to get behind me as I come down and hit the stick, and miss the stick, I mean. Okay, that's the best way you can focus on shallowing that club and shallowing your hands. But if you guys are in here and you like what you see, do me a favor, drop a sub. I'm here to answer all of you guys' questions. I'm a 1.8 handicap, started my way at a 19, worked my way down to what I am now. Just here to answer all of you guys' questions, give you some free golf feedback, and go from there. Yeah, that's a lot better. My hands are less active, which is prime. That's what I'm feeling. Absolutely, thank you. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Of course, yeah. No problem, peeps. That's the feel you want every day, you know? That's the feel you want every day. The real question is does that stay when my driver comes out? Because that's where I was missing big. Okay, there's my miss. That's my hands getting active. My thumb slipped off the top of it. Okay. Compress, wait forward, pull down. Love that. Love that. Get a golf club. I don't wear a golf club. So I push forward with my right foot. Yes, that is correct. I never wear a glove because it reminds me to keep my hands relaxed. But yes, you're right. When I start to sweat a little bit, sometimes it's a problem. But yes, when I get to the top here, my goal is to push forward with that right foot. And mainly I want my left shoulder to feel like it stays down until I get to here with my right shoulder. Because a lot of us early extend and go here with my right shoulder and my left shoulder getting high. I want my left shoulder to feel like it's staying down, 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 hood. All right, so down, hood. Okay? That's the feel you're going for. Pure swing. Thanks, dude. Good shot. Appreciate it. If you guys are in here, you like what you see, do me a favor, drop a sub. Trying to get more into that long form content side of YouTube. We'll continue to try to grow, but would love to have you guys' sub so I can continue to give you guys as much free golf content as possible. That wasn't it. Backswing, my shit vibrated. Call Quay. Of course, thanks, dude. What state you live in? I'm in Southern California. What range is this? Ucaipa Valley. Man, my phone is sucking ass right now. Yo, what are you doing? Ooh, attaboy. Busy work, huh? Is it editing like our fantastic golf content or other stupid pictures? That sucks, dude. All right. You into fantasy football? Because we had someone bail. If you want to join my league, they're asking me if I know anybody else, and I was like, dude, Quay would be sick. If you wanna, if you're into fantasy, if you don't do it, then whatever. Okay, here's the deal though. It's an 8-person league, so every team is stacked. $50. Sick. All right, I'll send you the details. I'm live on YouTube right now, so give me a second. I'll text you when I'm done. All right, later. I was just there for vacation. Liam, sweet, dude. Hey, man, been having problems with slicing the heck out of my driver shot. And a good friend of mine pointed out it was because my hands were leading ahead of the driver. Yep, that could do it. Like an iron swing. Any tips? Yeah, so 1 second. So if for a driver swing, for example, I want to feel that my head stays behind the ball, but my weight still gets forward. So when I get here, I want to look something like this with the driver swing, where my head stays behind, something like that. I do it a little exaggerated because I always get in front of it too. So I want to feel bam, bam, still on that front foot, head behind, rotating through and lifting. For an iron swing, I want that left shoulder to stay lower longer. So I want to transition down, hood, and through, right? So the hands can get in front. So down, hood, through. That's that left shoulder. Feel that my back stays the target longer. Transition, turn, okay? And then same thing goes for with the driver. I'm doing the opposite. So now my head is, and I'm gonna thin this now, okay? So, but now my head stays behind the ball, my weight transitions forward, but I swing up at the ball and I thin the ball, but that's my driver swing, swinging up versus down. Letting that weight sit back just a little bit longer. No, I did not break the course record yet. Sorry. I'm trying, dude. Range you playing at me, Cut Valley Golf Course. Having struggles with compressing my irons at the moment. Can you give me any tips? Yeah, what I just said was a good way to do that, a good way to feel the transition. But also do this drill where I take it back and I go parallel, make sure my club head matches my spine angle right here, and then I just pull down and transition, pull down, transition. Give me 10 of those, and then after you hit 10 of those where I'm focusing on pulling down and transitioning, I'm going to go up a little bit higher to about here. Same concept, 10 of those where I just pull down, rotate, nothing crazy with the hands, and then about 10 of them where I'm just below a full swing. So here, pull down, transition, and that's going to be the best way to get that type of compression feel that you're looking for. Yeah, I'm at Ucut Valley Golf Course. That's the best I've heard so far. Haha. We'll definitely give this a shot at the range. Subscribed for sure, and looking forward to watching more content. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks so much. I'll try it. Yeah, try pausing in your backswing. I got you, bro. I'm the pause king. You guys will notice if you watch my videos, I'm just built different. I'm basically the pause king and the DOD king. I can do it all. I'm also the one-handed god and the freaking Max Hama swing like crazy. So good. Absolutely pure. Huge. It's huge and pure. Yeah, so yeah, if you guys are in here and you like what you see and you want to ask me questions about your swing, just drop a follow, drop a sub, help me continue to grow my channel, and I will continue to give you all the free golf content possible. There's like 92 of you guys in here, and if you guys just drop that sub, help me get to 7K, I'd really appreciate you guys. I don't ask for anything crazy. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for gifted subs. I just ask for that you guys drop a sub, and I will continue to answer all of your questions. Just takes 2 seconds to click that button for me. So pure. Okay, so like a couple days ago, this is golf in a nutshell. A couple days ago, I could not hit a ball to save my life, and I just woke up and I was just struggling that day. So I just quit. I cut my live out. I was like, done. I'm gonna try to go home and just reset. And try to go home and reset, and then came back today and was like, ah, shoot, I really hope I'm not gonna suck again. And you just got those days where it's just mental sometimes, and now I'm just pure in the ball. Hold on, I'm gonna have to Venmo this guy. Sorry, Ruben.
Why'd you walk down there, man?
Sorry, dude, I'm on my live right now.
You what?
I do YouTube and TikTok lives where I just.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah, sorry. So I'll Venmo you right now. How much are you?
95, man.
95? Gotcha.
Better than 120,
That's
huh?
true. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Any balls?
I could use a couple more if you got some. Ruben, what's your Venmo again? Ruben Golf or something like that?
I'll send it to you. I don't
Okay.
have it on me. on my phone.
Okay. That's good.
It's like at 26, Ruben, or Ruben at 26. I'm sure.
Okay.
If
Okay.
not, I'll bring it to you.
All right. The TaylorMade golf sponsor here buys me balls cheaper. Thanks for the sub. In golf for about a year, can't seem to fix my slice. Yeah, let's take a look at a couple things. First of all, if I'm slicing the ball, then a couple things I want to focus on is my grip. If my grip is weak, like over the top a lot, then I'm going to be leaving that face open more. Okay. If my grip is stronger, it's going to give me the ability to close that grip down a little bit. So what I want to feel is, first thing, I want to strengthen my grip a little bit if I'm struggling with the slice. Secondly, when I get to the top, I don't want to feel that my hands throttle like this. I want to feel that they stay in a neutral plane, or even more this way. Not, I'm exaggerating, but more this way, so I can keep that face closed. And number three, when I come here, I want my right shoulder to feel like it's the last thing that comes around. Okay, so right now, it's a lot of us are probably doing this, and what I want to feel is that everything clears. Right shoulder is the last thing to come through that ball, and then lastly, my weight's got to get forward. If my weight stays back, doesn't matter what I do, my face is going to stay open. So weight's got to get forward. Favorite club, probably a 58 or an 8 iron. Andy, have you tried closing your club face? Yeah, that's the answer to it all, right? Hardest part for me is swing into out. Yeah, that's a lot of people's problems. But do I have a drill for you on in to out? A couple things you can practice. First of all, is for example, I take a range bucket here, put the stick in it like that. All I'm trying to feel is that my club goes over the top of it and under it. Okay, over the top, making sure it matches my spine angle. Under as I come down. Over the top, under. That's how you're into out, and that's how you're going to hit a draw, and that's how you're going to shallow the club, and that's how you do everything in golf right there, because that was pure. What handicap are you, Sarah? I'm about a 1.8. Sorry. Hey, with my driver, I relatively central shots, but they are really high on the face, which is a result of high ball flight. Yeah, you're most likely swinging down on it like an iron. You're probably casting your hands, getting your weight too far forward, swinging down an iron. So I peer my iron shots and wedges with a little draw, but most of my drives are snap hooks. Same thing. You're probably trying to play it like an iron. You're probably not keeping your weight back too long enough and swinging up on it. You're probably swinging down on it. Brazil legal Jogo golf. I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry. That sounds awesome. Thanks. Yeah, Andy, of course. Taking lessons on my driver, and my instructor told me I need to roll my wrist for a draw in line with the club speed to get the club face closed. That sounds right. In line. Let me read that again. And roll my wrist for a draw in line with the club. Roll my wrist. I'll tell you what, I've never, and I've taken lessons with top pros, been told to ever roll my wrists in anything. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just, he's just using different lingo. Maybe. If he's an instructor, he probably knows what he's talking about, so I would listen. But I've never been, the words never been told to me to roll, and I take lessons twice a week. I'm a 6 handicapper, but I can't hit a stinger. Please help. Oh, dude. That's the easiest the easiest shot to hit. I'll sting one for you. You want to see some stangers? I'll show you some stangers. This is how you hit a stanger, you know, with that emphasis on the ang, the stanger. So, here's what we do. Ball in the back of the stance, okay? I'll come over here so you can see a little better. Ball in the back of the stance. Feet slightly open. Weight forward. Club at the front pocket. All I'm going to do is take it away, and then what I want to feel is that I pull down like I'm chopping wood with an axe, right? So bam, bam, pull down like that, right? Pull down hard. Keep my weight forward the entire time, and then rotate and finish my hands at rib height. Most importantly, Weight has got to stay forward. I've got to hood the ball. If I don't hood the ball, then I'm gonna cast it, or I'm gonna thin it, or I'm gonna chunk it, right? So I've got to make sure that when I come down, I pull, my weight goes forward, bam, and I finish rib height, exit left. Okay, so here we go. My God, so good. I wish you guys were here to see it in person. But weight forward, hood that ball, exit left. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. That is how you stang that ball, bro. Uh, how can I hit better irons? I'm always either chunking or topping it when I get to the top. Yeah. Um, okay. Can't get flat on the ball and a nasty slice. Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal, guys. Um, when you get to the top, 90% of amateur golfers throw their hands at the ball, meaning that when I get here, first thing that I do is this, right? This to this, which pulls me in, and that's chunking and topping. If you've ever been fishing, it looks like you're casting a rod, right? And that's what we got to avoid. Okay, so that is causing the majority of your casts and chunks. A couple of other things that could cause your thins and chunks are my weight staying back and losing that angle, my hips pulling in and losing that angle. So, two things we want to focus on is one, I want to be heel heavy. Bam, heel heavy. Okay, as I come to the top, I want to push the back into those heels as I clear and close. Two, I want to make sure that my wrists don't lose that cast and hinge. Okay, so I get to the top, push back heel heavy, don't lose that cast, right? So bam, push back, clear. Okay, if you notice, I'm entirely on my front foot. I can pick up my back foot. All three of those keys. Weight's got to transfer, heel heavy, don't lose the hinge on the angle. Pull down with the shoulders. Finn, what'd you retract, dude? Give me some lag drills. Why do you finish so low? I finish low when I'm trying to hit a stinger. Don't finish low if you're not trying to hit a stinger. If you finish hands at rib height and you want it to stay low, it will stay low. All right, so even if I'm here and I finish my hands at rib height, that ball's gonna stay low. It's gonna stay underneath cloud level at least. Now if I weight forward and compress that thing, that ball's gonna, that's your goal. Hood that. Hood that. Thank you, subbing now. Appreciate you guys. There's 122 of you guys in here. Listen, guys. All I want to do is give you free golf content because I grew up with no money, trying to just get through lessons, trying to figure out golf, and there wasn't anybody out there that did what I'm doing. So I'm trying to give you guys much free golf content as possible. Give you guys the ability to ask me any question you want from somebody who went from a 19 handicap down to a 1, and I would be a plus handicap if I could putt, but I suck at putting. I've been 2 off the course record at this course here, and I do lessons twice a week. So all I do is regurgitate everything that the people in the lessons have told me, and all I ask in return is you guys just drop a sub for me. I don't ask for your money. I don't ever ask for your money. I just ask you drop a sub. So hopefully one day YouTube will pay me. But help me get to 7K subs, and I'd really appreciate you. There's 128 of you in here. Just click that sub button for me. I'd really appreciate the love. And I will go answer all of your questions and continue to do this. I got 2 buckets of balls ready to answer everything you got. Love that ball flight. Wow. Okay. Okay, sorry. Thank you. How do you stop early extension? Heel heavy. Keep your butt back. I skull every drive and don't know how to fix it. Try different tee placements, still don't change. So you're probably just sitting back on it for too long, Finn. Let me demonstrate a couple for you. Don't worry, guys, I'm getting to your questions. But let's see here. You skull a drive. I was talking about, let me, okay, hi day, broke my driver because I hit the ball on the side of the driver closest to the shaft. That's called the hosel. And I do not do that, yeah. What's up, Scott? Good, man. You tried standing close to the, yeah. Why do I pop a ball and chunk it when I'm 2 bucks? Yeah, most likely swing down like an iron. I go live every day on my TikTok and YouTube. Got like 20,000 followers on TikTok, a bunch of them on YouTube too, a few thousand. So I go live and just hit balls in front of people. They ask me questions, I answer. Yeah, yeah, it's cool.
enough view, maybe you make some money out of it.
I do make some money out of it.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah. And so they just ask me questions like some guy's asking me right now, how do I stop early extension? Why do I chunk my driver? And I'm just going to tell them what I think.
Yep.
It's pretty easy.
Lovely.
Lovely. And then I have like a bunch of videos of me playing the course here. And everybody's like, what course is this? And I'm like, Piper Valley Golf Course, dude. Shout out Scott. Come see Scott, man. Scott's the guy. Yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault. Yeah. Okay, so if you're sculling your drive, sorry, got a little distracted there. If you're sculling your drive, most likely we're sitting back on it for too long, which means I'm looking like this, right? So here, and I'm gonna scull those up and back, right? So what I wanna feel is that my weight transitions forward still, but my head stays behind the ball, right? So I'm here, here, right? Weight transitions forward, here, here. Now, if I pull down like an iron where I go here to here, I'm gonna sky that ball because I'm gonna flop it, right? So that ball's gonna go straight up, just like that, because I'm now swinging under it like an iron and down on it, right? So there's a thing called attack angle, right? If I have a negative attack angle, I'm driving into the ground. If I have a positive attack angle, I'm driving up. With irons, I want the negative attack angle. I want the club to be coming down like this. With the driver, I want the club to be coming like this, right? So I want the positive attack angle here with the driver, and that means that I've got to stay back with my head behind the ball, but my weight still getting forward. So bam, bam. And that should have turned over, but that's why you're probably chunking it. Okay, all right, I'm a little behind, sorry. Okay. For chipping, do you roll your wrists at all? I've noticed when I do, it gives a slight bend. You can turn your hands over, I guess, if you want like the draw spin on the chip, but no, normally not. I sub. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Today I drove 250 and I'm 13. Atta boy. Better than me, KG, and I'm 21. Impressive stuff for your age. Lad, good job. Yeah. Would love a setup overall recommendation for the driver. I go to lessons every week and just can't draw it. Have a natural slice and sometimes just out of control. Okay. Sorry. So I'll set up for you guys and then I'll answer the rest of the questions below that. So give me just a second here. So for example, pretend this is on a tee. What I do is when I walk up to the driver, I set my club head to my target line. Okay. Then I set my feet just inside front heel, flare the front foot, get comfortable. I put my hands just in line with my leading pocket, and then here's the big thing. If I'm reaching my right shoulder down where it looks like my chest is towards my target line, I'm promoting a cut. So what I gotta do is make sure that I square my shoulders, grab the club, drop the shoulder, but don't drop like this. Drop the shoulder this way, but stay square, right? So I'm square my hips, square my shoulders, not already reaching this way because that's gonna cause me to exit left. Okay, so if you're slicing, that's gonna be a big issue, but that's my setup for a driver. That's how we do it. Okay, so I'm 15. I just started playing golf. I'm super stony and can hit like 310 yards. Also, when hitting the irons, I can't do anything. I need help. That I'm awful at it. Okay, so on my channel, I have a bunch of videos on how to compress, how to focus on making good impact, and how to be heel heavy. Those are the three things that are going to help you in your game. Because if you're hitting the ball that far, you must have some good club speed, but you must have bad impact, right? So, for example, if I'm DODing right here, what I want to feel is that when I get to this point here, transition, pull down, right? Transition, pull down. Let that club head get behind me. Weight goes forward. Transition, pull down. That's going to be the biggest thing to help you compress that ball, okay? And that's going to be those impact keys. Why do I school my chips? You're probably lifting your hands or chicken winging your left arm. Thanks for the sub, Monkey. Appreciate it. Let's see. Playing baseball, and you're probably, yeah, okay. So, sorry, I'm a couple behind, so give me a second. Is a QI10 the best driver for a 15 handicapper? Yeah, if you get the LS, it's a low spin, so less dispersion. Playing baseball and golfing at the same time is very confusing. Thanks for the helps. Yeah, dude, no worries. Why do I school my chips? Okay, so schooling your chips is important because the fastest part of the swing has to be the bottom, okay? And a lot of times what we do is we go fast to here and then we slow down because we don't want to mess up the ball, and that causes us to chips. And most importantly, our weights have got to stay forward the entire time. If my weight's not staying forward, then I'm going to lift up on the ball, right? So what it looks like is if I go like this and my weight stays back, then I'm lifting up, right? If my weight stays forward and I swing down, then I'm getting all the way through that chip the entire movement, right? I sub 2. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, thanks, buddy. My coach told me if I put the ball near my left foot, it will create more spin. Is that true? It depends on the club. If your left foot is your lead foot and you're trying to hit like a chip shot, it'll create more height, not necessarily more spin. It all depends on how you finish the club too. Actually, in a sense of like if I want the ball to check and spin low, then you'd want it near the back foot to hit that like nipper for an approach. If you want it to like for a drive, by play it farther forward, it's definitely going to spin more. But it just depends. Is hitting 180 yards at 11? What? Good. Yes. Yes, Bennett. That's all, dude. Thanks so much. Yeah, appreciate it. I'm a right-hand golfer. Okay. Yeah. So it depends on what shot you're trying to hit at. You know, like if you're hitting a wedge shot, no, that's going to get it to go higher, but not necessarily spin more. How to stop a slice. I have a video on this on my page, but first thing you want to address is your grip. Second thing you want to take a look at is the top. Third thing, you let the club head get behind you. Let your trail shoulder be the last thing that comes through, right? So, for example, I need my grip to be stronger, not weaker. I need my top to not be throttled down like this, where my wrist is bowed this way. I need to be flatter or more this way to close that face. Number 2. 3, when I get up here, I want to pull down and let my right shoulder be the last thing that comes around, my trail shoulder. So for example, I don't want to see right shoulder coming first. I want to see down club head behind me, right shoulder last thing that comes around. And then number 4, I want to make sure that my weight stays forward, okay? Weight's got to compress to the forward of the foot. Thanks for the sub, dude. I'm cutting the ball and I'm at left. Sorry, hold on. Left-hand golfer. Yeah, you're most likely just leaving the face open. That's probably the most issue. Best cue to make sure you're lined up to your target. All right, so one thing that I do is if I'm playing and I need to make sure I'm lined up, it's really hard to pick something far out there and choose it. So what I do is I do this with my club when I'm practicing. I don't do this in tournaments or games. But I do this with my club. I close my left eye or my right eye because I'm left-handed. In everything else other than sport, I'm left eye dominant, whatever. But I pick my target line, I trace straight down, and then I make a divot in the grass in front of me, and then I set up to that divot that I made. All right, so now all I'm doing is 2 feet in front of me checking that divot line, and I'm making sure that I'm aimed, my feet square to that divot line, and my club head square to that divot line. Then I go hit the ball. That's how you do that. Listen, everybody, I really appreciate you guys all being in here. All I ask, you guys just drop a sub. I'll continue to answer all of your questions. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Help me boost the algorithm. Drop a sub for me, and I will continue to answer all your questions. Like I said before, I'm a 1.8 handicap. I don't ask you guys for any money. All I ask in return is you just drop that sub, hit that thumbs up button, and help me continue to boost the algorithm, get more people in here, and let me be able to help more people that are the everyday golfer, the beginner golfer, the weekend golfer, and let me give them that opportunity to ask me any questions they want. So, yeah, I hit 180 and I'm 4'6". That's awesome, Matthew. That's massive. Got a good little club speed there. How do pros spin the ball? Was already sub. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate you. So, for example, if I'm hitting an 8-iron and I want to hit it past the hole and I want it to check and come back, right? So, this is what I do. So I have an 8-iron in my hand. This is my setup. Let's say I play an 8-iron about 180, 190. So let's say I have a 190-yard shot. I want to attack the flag and I want it to spin. I'm going to take this and I'm going to de-loft it just a little bit, right? So it's farther back in my stance. I'll face you guys so this looks better. So middle of the stance. Right now I put it right about there. Leave the club head at the front of my pocket, and then all I'm going to do is make sure I swing down on it with that weight coming through. Boom, and I transition that weight, and that's going to create the spin. The farther back the ball is, the more spin that's going to get when it rolls up the club face. And most importantly, I want my hands to finish low, meaning like I want to make sure that when I come through the ball, they're low, they're not up here, they're through here, right? So farther back in the stance, low hands, and then that ball's going to spin like crazy. Absolutely. Watch this, dude. Sink. Look at that. That was crazy. Should have got some water while I was inside. Overheating. Everybody like the video? Yeah, please do that. Appreciate it. Like the video. Thanks for helping, man. Absolutely. Drop a sub for me. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Oh man, it's getting warm out here. Let's see what temperature we got. Let's see, where's the weather app? Okay, it's 90 degrees at 10:46 where I live. 90, 10:46. I'm dying. I'm sweating my freaking gonads off. Give me 1 sec. I'll answer all your questions. Just a second, everybody. I gotta Venmo this guy because the TaylorMade Tour Pro here gets stuff really discounted. So he hooks it up. So he just bought me TP5X's cheaper than anybody anywhere else. Dash 26. Why is he not coming up? That's so crazy to me. I think he said $95. Was anybody here? Private. Okay. Pay without. All right, paid the guy. My driver starts fine, but mid-round starts to hook any device. So you're probably getting tired and pulling your butt in. If that's the case, you got to make sure that you keep your butt back through the whole swing. And as you start off, you're probably swinging slower and letting your body sync up. As you warm up, you're probably loosening it up and trying to get fast and hit the ball hard. So if I'm hooking the ball, most likely I'm coming in like this, and that's causing my hands to turn over and hit that snap hook like that. Try to keep your butt back, feel that you're heel heavy. Heel heavy. I love that shot so much. That's so much better. So much better. Everybody double tap. Yes, dude. On that. Any general temperature feels on how to release the club. Yeah, so right through impact, you kind of just want that right hand to come over the top of the left hand as I making it through the ball. So here, impact through, out to here, turnover, finish, right? I don't want to get to impact, turnover. I want to get to impact, through, finish, okay? Impact, through, finish. All right, everybody. Stay on here. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm gonna keep my microphone on so you guys can hear me, but I'm gonna go get a drink of water really fast because it's super hot. What irons would you recommend for a newbie? I'm a TaylorMade guy, so the QI10 or the Stealth, those are cavity backs, pretty good. But stay here, 30 seconds. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. 167 of you. Just stay for 2 seconds, grab my water bottle. I'll be right back. I'm thirsty and it's hot. I will answer all your questions. Helps a lot, bro. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Need some water. Give me a second. If you guys can still hear me, drop a sub for me. I'll be right back. All I ask in return is just drop that sub and I'll continue to answer all your questions. Also, let me know if you can still hear me because I'm quite far away. So these mics working this far away would be pretty sweet. I'm probably already 80 yards and inside of a building now. Hello. I'm desperately need water, please. If you can get that for me. Water. Water right there. I'm hot. I need that agua. Easy ice, easy ice, easy ice. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. I just grabbed more water than ice.
I'm not gonna close because it's nice.
That's okay. I'll think it like that. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. On my way back with my water. Ah. Goodness gracious. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. All right. Let's see if you guys all trusted me and left or stayed. Hey, you stayed. Wow, awesome. It dropped 60, then gained 30. Why are people leaving? Yeah, hey, appreciate you guys. Thanks for staying. Those of you that stayed, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Now I can answer your questions again. I only have a few balls left. Now I'm gonna hit this ball by this bucket by myself, so I can actually practice. But what up, Benzie? How far can you hit a 5-iron? I normally play my 5-iron about 215, 220. That's my normal yardage. If you are right-handed, the face of the club is open relative to your swing path. If you are left-handed, the face of the club is closed. Yeah, that's true. Ah, brain freeze, brain freeze, brain freeze. Cold water. I'm gonna chip and putt a little bit, or chip to these targets down here. Ask me some wedge questions while you're here, while I have the wedge in my hand. Weight forward, hands finished through the bottom of the swing low. That'll get that ball to spin. But fast part of the swing is the bottom for the wedges, okay? Bottom. That's good. That's good. That's good. So I think I missed some questions, but anytime it's slicing, your face could be open or your weight could be back or your path could be too far out to in, right? So that could be the cause of that. If your face is open, yes, I wouldn't say close the club face more. I would just say strengthen the grip so the club face closes a little bit more naturally. That's it, dollar bills. What'd you use? I'm the Voki SM9, 58 degree currently. I normally play a 58 and a 52, but also I'm looking at maybe getting a 60, but only because I'm like curious to see if it'll spin more. And when I went to Golf Galaxy, which I trust the monitors, but I also don't trust the monitors a whole lot. So I'm getting less spin with the 60 than I do with the 58. That's at least what the monitor said at Golf Galaxy. What wedges are best for 60 yard to 80 yards? So lost a whole lot of fun. Let's see. Missed something. So I'm right-handed and on my driver I'm going to the right. I just picked up golf about 6 months ago. Any tips? Yeah, strengthen your grip. Let those thumbs get behind. There's a first thing, right? So, for example, if you're like this, do this. Let those thumbs get behind the club head, right? So both my thumbs over the top of the club. That's going to give me the ability to turn that face over a lot. If my thumbs are in the middle, I can't turn as much. If my thumbs are on this way, I can't turn it at all, right? So strengthen that grip. That's number one tip. Heard that. Thanks. Been working on the grip strength more and more, and have noticed improvements, so I'll keep doing it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yetis Wolf, thanks. What wedges are best for 60, 80 yards? Yeah, so the wedges aren't specific. I mean, you don't. I mean, every wedge is decent in its own mind. I use Vokey, but also I'm a TaylorMade guy. The only reason why I use Vokey is because that was what was recommended to me when I first started golfing, and I kind of just tried and true to it, you know. So, how far is a good yardage for a 14-year-old on what club? What's the farthest drive for an average 11-year-old? 200, 180, 200 is my guess. Or an average drive? Honestly, I don't know. I started playing golf 3 years ago, so not when I was 11. And I don't really golf with 11-year-olds, to be honest with you. Beauty, absolutely pure essential. Piped it. I appreciate it so much. The first set of clubs I got was a top flight for $24, and that's what I'm working with. Yeah, I would definitely upgrade. If you're trying to shoot lower, you got to get newer technology. What you think is better, a driver or an iron? Well, driver because it hits it farther, iron because you score. It really just depends. Unfortunately, I hit it 290. That a boy. That's massive. That's junior driver. Awesome Fung. To be completely honest with you, bro, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I've heard ping is the most forgiving. And I've heard Titleist is the farthest, and I've heard that TaylorMade is the least spin. So do with that what you will. I do not hover. Can you help me on my block with my driver? I don't know what block means. Like you're blocking it out? Yeah, I'm going to upgrade when I get better. I don't want to pay a bunch of money until I learn more. I would argue otherwise. I would get better with better clubs. But to each their own. How much money have I spent on one golf club? Well, all my clubs are custom fitted to me, so a lot. My whole set is just under $4,000. I don't want that hand turnover so aggressively. Like for me, I feel I don't want to see this, right? I want to feel, there you go. That's better. I like that feel a lot better. There you go. All right, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out. I'm going to focus up and practice for myself these last couple balls because I'm playing on Friday against some people that came out. They're coming out and want to play against me. They DM me on TikTok and Instagram, want to play against me, so I'm going to practice a little bit for myself. But if you guys are in here, please do me a favor, drop a sub, help me continue to grow, and I'll continue to answer all your questions. And once again, I'll be live again tomorrow. And appreciate you all. So drop that sub for me, hit that like button, help me continue to grow. Hit that button for me real quick, hit that like button. Appreciate you. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day, and Duffer's Diary out.